Alright guys, my name's Howard, this is Nick.
Hello!
And we are two bronze guys heading over to Romaniacs this year in July, actually just a few weeks away. And we're here with Shane Cuthbertson, who is the...
I'm the Red Bull Romaniacs. I'm the Red Bull Outliers race director.
Red Bull Outliers race director. He's also the guru at Rad 2.0.
Yes.
And he's going to give us some instructions on how to get through the prologue today. And also, do you have any advice for amateurs going to Romaniacs?
Definitely. I think the advice is pretty simple. Like, be ready to be mentally and physically challenged. Like, it's going to be really, really tough days in the saddle, right? And that's the one memory that I bring away. The last time I did Romaniacs was 13 years ago. But one thing that I took from that was how much I could endure and how I could overcome the challenges of each day. Yeah.
Right. Is there like a mental outlook that you'd advise somebody going into bronze like Nick and I?
Yeah, I think just open-minded, ready to kind of meet anything that comes at you, and then just a never-die attitude.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for guys like general guys in Alberta that ride in our foothills and stuff, how would you say the bronze meets compared to like what we race in?
I would say that the terrain is very similar to what we have here in the Canadian Rocky Mountains for sure. Lots of rocks, mountains, logs,
trees.
Yeah,
pain and suffering.
It's very similar.
Yeah.
You know, and the elevation changes and stuff like that. So yeah, I think the Western Canadian riders are definitely set up well for what Romaniacs has to challenge.
Right. So Shane, physically, fitness, what would you recommend to Nick and I?
Well, hopefully you guys have been doing your work prior to the month ahead of the event. Definitely a lot of base cardio early on in the year.
Right.
So hopefully you guys have done that. I know you have been doing that. Getting closer to the event, I think, actually a lot of rest actually and starting to kind of wean yourself off of the training. But of course, the cardio, being able to be in the saddle for 7-8 hours a day. So cardio is important. The strength is important as well. Possibly having to do some pushing and stuff like that here every once in a while. Bench pressing your bike. Do a bunch like 10 reps.
We
10
did
reps,
lots of practice.
3 sets, and then I think. And then, the flexibility part of it too is good too because, and I do a lot of stretching myself, and it's just as the older we get, the less flexy we are, and we want to make sure that we don't have the injuries. So I think that would be a pretty good base setup right there.
Okay. And what about bike skills? Is there something that you would recommend, or just time in the saddle?
Yeah, time in the saddle is good. I think definitely a lot of pivoting, very important. The clutch work, being able to kind of get yourself out of some sticky situations. Not only technical stuff, but the quicker stuff as well.
Yeah.
There's you have to cover 150, 200 kilometers a day, so you're going to be up into
sixth gear
quite often.
Okay. Cool. Well, thanks, guys. This is Shane Cuthbertson giving you, the amateur, some advice on how to finish Red Bull Romaniacs. Thank you very much. Hope you do really well at Outlives this year.
Yeah, and I hope you guys do well at Red Bull Romaniacs.
Yeah.
I just want to finish. There you go.